Okay, it is Friday, meaning we got new content. We got some stuff from the wildcard rounds. We got stuff from the last World Series stuff. There's some new packs. There's plenty of stuff, and I'm glad they got the wildcard stuff out today because it sucked we had to wait a week, even though I feel like it would have been Tuesday, but that in the middle of the LDS. I don't know. I think it would have been a giant mess. So I'm glad we're kind of here. Let's get into it and show you all the good stuff because there's a lot of free stuff here today. Let's go. All right, so let's begin with what's behind me. So today we got double XP, it looks like. Or this is next week. We have the new double XP weekend with the new reward path, Team Infinity, Chapter 3, Season 2, another ranked update, then the double XP the following week, and then it says GG. So I'm assuming that's where everything's going to go. Now, ultimately, them saying GG on the 18th, I'm guessing that kind of insinuates that Finest is next week, which is interesting because it's pushing up the timeline and ending this thing a little bit sooner. So we'll see what that means in a couple weeks, and we'll kind of go from there. But there's plenty of stuff to get to otherwise. So let's start in the shop and get through all the stuff there first. So make sure, again, if you don't have these packs, get these. And it looks like we got our free packs here, some more captain stuff, which is amazing that we don't have them all. So the new main pack here is on deck, and we see a 99 Chapman. Holy Toledo. 5-pitch mix, four-seam sinker, slider, splitter, circle change. He is going to be absolutely disgusting and probably more expensive than anyone's going to know what to do with. Max hit per 9, max K per 9, walk per 9's in the 80s, 99. Home run 9 doesn't matter. Pitching clutch is absolutely sky high, too. Get ready to see a lot more of Chapman. Vinny Castilla, 300 home run club. 108, 113, 113, 115. Can play third and short. A Rockies legend. There his clutch is 110. So again, you're not going to see a giant, huge difference there in terms of that. The next one in this pack is Angels Signature Series Chili Davis. Wow. 102, 97, 109, 102. Clutch is 112. He can play center field, left and right. Decent fielding, it looks like. Decent enough speed. Helps the Angels out a lot. I don't think they necessarily need a center fielder. But hey, it's a 99, and there you go. Coming back is this Lightning Yuri Gurriel card from 2019. I remember this card. I wasn't playing MLB The Show at the time because I didn't have a PlayStation. But I remember this card, and I remember him being fairly okay, if I recall correctly. 119, 115, 88, 120. Can play. This is when he's primary third. He can play third, first, second, and left. Decent enough fielding. Like I said, I remember him being decent. I could be very wrong. I don't remember. And then we got Finest Robbie Ray from his Cy Young season in 21, I believe. Four-seam slider, knuckle curve, circle change, and a sinker. 107, 105, 103, stamina, K per 9, hit per 9, walk per 9 is there as well. He's got the meta sinker. I remember him as a lightning card, and it was kind of okay. And there's no quirks on him, so that's interesting. And this is 40K, so you're getting a guaranteed diamond for 40K. Rare rounds are rolled to Chapman, the Castilla, bases, Chili Davis, Yuri Gurriel, and Robbie Ray. So kind of keep that in mind. Is there a new headliner? There is no new headliner, but there is that new pack. And there is no awards pack, so keep that one in mind as well. So let's go over to the programs, and let's just start kind of where we're going. Do we want to start with the exciting stuff? You know what? Let's just start here. Let's start with the award stuff, because this is can lead into the other stuff. The first one up is Kevin Alcantara from the Cubbies. 114, 90, 93, 88. He logged his first hit in his debut. He can play all the outfield spots. I remember this card a couple years ago. Pretty good as a prospect, or I think Future Stars card. It's pretty good. Jackson Job's going to get one. Four-seam cutter, circle change, slurve. Max hit per 9. 107 K per 9. His clutch is 125. He's a reliever. He's going to throw pretty hard. I don't know if you're necessarily going to see him, but I think it's going to be something to keep in mind. He doesn't have outlier, but it's something to keep in mind there. Jonah Bride's going to be the first sort of awards card here. Max against right, 92, 72 against left. He had 4 home runs in a week, so and drove a 9. There you go. He can play first catcher, second, and third. Pretty durable, decent enough fielding, so I think he'll fit in pretty well. Levin Sosa, who sort of put the Angels into absolute misery. Max contact, 95, 105 power against right and left respectively. Can play second, third, and short. That's about it. Decent enough fielder, not speedy whatsoever, but he'll be decent, I think. I don't know. At this point, I'm all about fun. You got the awards pack going back to last week for drop 4. And last up, starting picture, Nick Martinez, four-seam circle change cutter, sinker, and a curve, 106, stamina, 116, K, hit per 9, 90, K per 9. 109 walk per nine. Clutch is 125, pretty good. He posted a 0.67 ERA, 168 FIP in 27 innings pitched this month. So that's pretty dang good if I do say so myself. And he might be free agent yet. Again, how we do it, just do all these stuff, do all this. And you get the second lightning card for J-Rod, which is fascinating. So I don't think I've ever heard that. So I've seen that before, which is fascinating. So let's see if it's any better, which is, I think I think honestly they might not just had another guy because it was like, oh, you can give one to Judge, but they, it's a whole other thing. So again, I say just load up with tops and out cards, and these will sort of work their ways in themselves. And then you get the lightning collections there as well. You get that. So let's take a look at this new Julio. 125, 108, 103, 102. I don't know if he's necessarily better than his counterpart. We can look into that. 99 speed across the board, good fielding. We all know what he's going to do. He'll be a great center fielder. Let's take a look. Actually, I want to see what the other Julio is. There. Let's see here. Center fielder. Let's go. Let's turn on. It's not. Let's go to Mariners. Let's just see. Because I thought. Let's see. Mariners. Did he get it this year? Might not have been this year. I have no idea. He got one last year and it was disgusting. Seems like it's just Julio to end it. So there you go. There's that. He got one last year, but he didn't get one this year that I can see. So that's interesting. Just putting it out there. But he got one last year. So let's start with these playoff programs. The playoff programs. Let's start out. Let's just sort of go for, let's just start with the most hype. Because we're going to be excited for that. Pete Alonso. So these are for each individual series. So this is a Mets Brewers, Braves Padres, Royals Orioles, and then Tigers Astros. So starting here at the most hype one. Let's talk about Mets Brewers. Mets Brewers, you get Jake Bauers. He homered last night. I love this because it's still hype. By the way, these card art, pretty good. I love it. I love the plexiglass look behind it. These are great cards. I think they're good. I think my favorite ones might have been 21, or it was the black and white on the white, but this is pretty good itself. Max against the right, 81-92 against the left. He's a first baseman. I think he'll be pretty good. If he has pinch hitter, that'd be even greater. He has pinch hitter, so he's going to be smacking and whacking. And he's a 99 as well. Next up, 99 Jackson Churio. 109, 106, 103, 105. Speedy fella. He clutches pretty good. He hit 2 home runs in game 2. Could have a little more power, but I think this card's going to be playing pretty well. And his Big Meat Pete back. I assume we're going to see 125 pop. 113, 125, 98, 112. The look on his face. Oh my gosh, he went from 0 to hero in a heartbeat. And I think it'll be a decent card. I think this is going to be a card people are like. He was very hyped and all that. So that's how you get it. Again, it's just do the moments. You're going to get 15 there, so you get most of it done. And then mission-wise, it's just hits a total base with Brewers. So this shouldn't be too... I don't think this will be too terrible just from grinding. So it might be a little bit much, but I think we can kind of combine them. Let's just continue down here. Let's go with Braves Padres here for the Braves. We got Aaron Bummer, who tossed 2 2/3 hitless innings in relief in game 1. So he's going to have max hit per 9. He's going to have good stuff otherwise. Slayer, sinker, 4-seam cutter, and a curve. Pretty good across the board, I think. His stamina will be a little bit higher because that was his career high in innings. So pretty good. And the other card is a Michael Harris card for his 5 hits and 2 home runs in the series, 2-run home run in the series. 119, 106, 103, 93. He's speedy, good fielding, good arm. I think he'll fit pretty well in most people's outfield. They don't like Julio. We'll kind of see. Headliner, and the Kyle Ishioka is the big one here. He hit 2 home runs and 3 RBI, so max power, 105, 93. And he's going to be decent behind the plate. Can't complain there. I don't think he's better than Pete, but hey, we'll take a look. So the next one's going to be a 99 reliever, which I think is desperately needed. Let's take a look at what we got here. We saw Cedric Mullins. How good is Cedric? Cedric Mullins. He's got 106, 116, 181. Decent speed, good fielding. Again, too bad we got so many gosh darn center fielders, or he'd be probably in the mix. I mean, he's decent enough. You might get some love out of him. I'll kind of see. And the other card in this pack is going to be, Lucas Ihrig. He's got a sinker, 4-seam slider, and circle change. Not too shabby. Secure save in both game 1 and game 2. Former A 122 hit per 9, 108 K per 9, 112 walks. Pitching is max, clutch is max as well. Again, just moments, and then sort of see what this is. You can kind of rock and roll a little bit there. I'm surprised they didn't give one to Corbin, but I know there's so many darn Corbin cards. All right, and the last one in this program is Astros Tigers, starting off here with the 99 Hunter Brown. 4-seam sinker, cutter, circle change, and knuckle curve. 95 stamina, 104 hit, 107 K. Clutch is 114. Control is 79. Velocity is going to be good as well. He struck out 9 batters in his first career postseason start. And then all the way at the end here, we get Andy Ibanez. Lace the bases, clear and go ahead, double to the Tigers in the ALDS. He's a utility guy. Max against left, 81-80 against right. Clutch is max as well. So he'll be doing pretty well. Good fielding. Might be a sneaky little third baseman, at least a pinch hitter for lefties. So all in all, not too shabby. And the missions here are this just K per 9s and extra base hits. K's and extra base hits. I don't know what it was for I was the wrong thing. For them, let's see. It was K's with Padres and hits with Brewers. Okay, so not too difficult. Nothing here seems to be too difficult. I think that's about it. There was a roster. Was there a roster update today? I think there was. Let's take a look. Let's see. Is there anything that sort of tickled the pickle here? So Aaron Judge stays the same. Shohei stays the same. Bobby Witt got a -1. The same +2 for Cattell. -3 for Juan Soto. Tatis got a -1. Harper -1. Betts -1. +1 for Clase and Paul Skeens. Gilbert got a +1. Lindor's +2. Gunner -1. Rafael Iglesias +1. Doyle +2. Adley -1. -1. +2 for Michael Harris. He went diamond. George Kirby stays the same. K. Oscar stays the same. Kate Smith stays the same. Byron goes diamond +1. Jack Flaherty's 85. Merrill is a diamond +2. Those are season totals. Those are pretty good. Garrett Cole is a low diamond. Will Smith stay the same. Freddie Freeman, Jordan. I just want to see anyone drop out of diamond. No, it doesn't look like anyone dropped out of it. I think that's it. I know there's one more final one that's mainly postseason stuff, sort of put a bow on it, but I expect nothing to really shake away there. Let's take a look and see here if they've done anything here. I assume I made the comment in the last video. I'm going to make it again here. My assumption is you're going to see more stuff next week, which will sort of fill the gap to 120. I don't necessarily know what that gap's going to be, per se. It might have one, then one after the 120. We'll kind of see, because there's another 30 cards. So realistically, if you got all 30, you're at 102. There's still more, because right now, if we were to collect everything, that's 83. There's 11 cards there. There's another 5 there, so that's 16. 18. Is that it? Yeah, 18 cards. So I have 18 cards yet to collect. So we'll kind of see. There's some that are going to have more. So we'll kind of see where there's going to be. It might be like an 80 and 100 kind of thing. We'll kind of see, because part of me wonders if, again, I'm going to go back to this. We'll end it on this sort of note. This makes me wonder something here when it says GG on the 18th. That's in 2 weeks. I don't necessarily know what that's going to mean. It might be walk-offs. I don't necessarily think it means the game's done. Forever events usually not until December. But we'll kind of see. So that's it to keep an eye on. But again, I think nothing really in terms of those collection updates will be until the 11th. So we'll kind of see how that stuff plays out. So that, again, the stuff coming out today for the postseason kind of, I think, means they're to stay more up to date with it. So we'll kind of see stuff probably, because it's starting Sunday's game 1, game 2 off. We might see it on Friday if they're quicker. But my guess is they're probably going to try to keep Friday mainly for the season, for chapter 2 of season 3. So my best guess, if you're looking for ALDS stuff, will probably be Tuesday the 15th is my best guess, because that is like the natural sort of update there. And again, there's nothing really till the 18th, which is GG. So I don't know what the hell that means, but we'll kind of see how that sort of goes and how all that plays. So that's basically everything that kind of puts a bow up on the Lightning series, the Lightning stuff, the monthly awards. I thought the format was kind of odd. I like how they did it in the end where they just sort of said, screw it, we're going to go hog wild. I think that's what they should have done for a little bit more. But hey, who knows? Let me know down below what your favorite card was. It Big Meat Pete? Was it something else? Are you excited for postseason stuff? It looks like the content's kind of going to be we'll be getting there. Looking at least a little bit better. So we'll see how things go. Let me know down below. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. My name is Specs. I'll see you guys all next one.